Hi, I'm Stacy with Hairlocs. I'm here with my beautiful model Diana today, and we're going to be going over an I-tip installation. Prior to her coming in, we did do a consultation. I color matched her and we picked the best method of I-tips for her. We're going to blend in some colors to give her lightness through her ends without having to do a chemical process, but also she has a lot of length but wants more density. So we'll be adding length, density, and some lightness with color through her extensions. It's always good to have your tray set up for your install prior to starting your client. So I'm going to go through the tools that are necessary for this install. First, you have your Velcro separators. These are going to be perfect for keeping those crosshairs and baby hairs out of the way. You always want nice clean sections and clean rows during your install. You've got your razor for trimming her hair after, your scissors, sectioning comb, your Hairlocs crimpers, sectioning clips. You're also going to have your threader with your cylinders. Now the cylinders are I-tip cylinders, so they are not silicone lined, and they will be threaded onto your threader. There's a wider part at the bottom, so you'll always want to make sure that wider part threads first onto your threader. I'm going to go ahead and get my threader ready and prep my hair and get her sectioned, and we'll get started. Okay, as you can see, I went ahead and got Diana all sectioned. I'm starting her first row at the nape of her neck, and I just want you to be mindful that whenever you're doing your installs, keep in mind a 2-finger guideline around all hairlines, and also the nape and the crown. So this section is a horizontal line, but as we go up with each row, we will make those more U to the rounds of the head. She does have a few baby hairs, and we want to keep these sections as clean as possible, so I'm going to use my Hairlocs Velcro separator, and I'm going to place that right here at the section, press up, and this is just going to give us nice clean lines throughout our install. Okay, let's get started on our first row. What I'm going to do is take my threader and my crimper, and I like to start directly in the middle of the row, standing right behind your client. You're going to take a section of hair the same size as your cylinder, making sure there's no crosshairs, no baby hairs getting in there. You're going to thread that natural hair, bringing your cylinder up, threading that cylinder through the natural. You don't want to elevate that hair. Insert your I-tip, making sure you don't expose the top of the tip. And then you'll use your crimpers and clamp 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do a couple more. So take that small section of hair, making sure there's no crosshairs. Thread the natural. Bring that cylinder all the way up. Insert your I-tip. Make sure that tip is not exposed and clamp 3 times with your crimpers. I'm going to do these same motions when applying the I-tips throughout this first row. Then we'll resection and continue on row by row throughout the rest of the install. Okay guys, just checking back in for a second. I'm starting my second row, and as I told you earlier, that second row would start a U shape, and then each row as I go throughout the install will continue to have that same U shape. So I'm going to install some more I-tips. right, I've finished her last row. I'm gonna go ahead and get her trimmed and styled, and we'll be right back with her final look. So we're finished with Diana's final look. She wanted to add length with some density and lightness to her ends, and we were able to achieve all of that with her I-tip installation. This is Stacy with Hairlocs.